Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Volunteers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
A couple of things that really stood out to me here, Chris, on this nice play by the corner. Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Go all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable backs again on this roster, too.
First down here for this offense. Handoff to the back. Gets some space around the 30. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The sure hands, it's Watkins. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Try and muscle for the first down. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Vols looking to run some tempo here. Dropping back. It's Ayamaleva. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he cannot make the catch over the middle on the crossing route. Going to bring up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Brazzell. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. And the Volunteers are looking to keep this drive going.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he takes it in for the score. Tennessee.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The Volunteers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Vols come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time.
Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
You cannot make contact with the quarterback after that throw. That'll cost the defense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's White. And they pick up the first down. Tackled at the 25. The Vols are going to keep this drive moving.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle made in the 13th, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it... And the field goal unit coming on the field now. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The attempt is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. And the single back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the handoff again. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. They got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great LSU defensive linemen that can get after that quarterback.
The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And the Vols will have 1st and 10 here.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Junior steps up. Secondary backed up off the ball now. QB to the tight end for a completion. It's a fumble. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been disaster.
Well,
hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. Snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Brings up 2nd down.
Great job of the defense pushing him back on 1st down. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. The defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Throwing for his running back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
third down, out of the shotgun. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, LSU. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 18 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Second down play coming up. The DB's backing off from the line now. Looking to pass here on second down. The tight end has got it. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And he dumps it off to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He escapes the sack. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a fourth down completion. The catch is made inside the 10. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll try to power in right up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And he moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That's caught. It's Webb. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
High completion sets up an important third down play. To the air, it's Iamaleava. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it to the right side. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Back to throw again. It's caught downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Important second down play coming up.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And that one's picked off. What a play.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The running back carry. Tackle is made at the 44-yard line. Second down.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Receiver makes the catch, breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll try the right here. Get some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The ball carrier is the running back. Brought down at the 50. Brings up second down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Pass caught. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The ball is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powerful running here. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the beatdown continues. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Matthews.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. No press here. The defense backing away. Scanning the field. It's Ayamaleva. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's a first down for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but the defense. Takeaway. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's a reverse. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in running here, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Throws a stiff arm. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. That doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Now play number 9 on this drive. They'll work the clock here with the running game. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here.
42 Spider. 4, go.
A running play called on 4th down. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. So they get the first down, and that could be the dagger this defense needed to stop right there. The offense can begin to think about celebrating.
What a gutsy call here by the head coach to go for this with fourth down with the lead late in the game. Give them all the credit for the execution. This game's not over, but the defense, only chance they really have now is they got to rip that ball out and try to get a turnover.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just...
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Good enough for first down yardage. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. LSU now operating in the red zone. Trying the run, it's Martin. And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial